Hello, hello, hello. How are you guys doing today? Happy Saturday. Okay, let's get started with a time and temperature check. Although, I just went outside to get the mail, so I did my own weather check myself. It's raining, and the whole front porch is soaking wet, or I would sit outside today because it feels like it's a little bit warmer outside. So let's do a little time and temperature check getting started on this vlog. It is currently 4:16 p.m. on this rainy Saturday afternoon. And let's see what the temperature is. Indianapolis weather. Oh, wait. Indianapolis. Here it is. Indianapolis weather. It is currently 42 degrees outside. And it says, let's see what the weather forecast is for tonight. 28 degrees. Rain. Mixing with snow overnight. Areas of patchy fog. Chance of precipitation 100%. Snowfall around 1 inch. Oh, I don't know. It seems rather, I wouldn't say it's warm outside, but for this time of year, it's rather warm to be getting an inch of snow outside. I don't think that's going to happen. If we get an inch of snow tonight, I will be very, very excited about that. But I don't think that we're going to get an inch of snow tonight. So, yeah, and let's see what it says for the upcoming week, because it was supposed to be like 15 and 16 on Monday. Let's see. Tomorrow, 31 degrees, cloudy. Now Monday it says 20 degrees. I think originally it said 15 or 16, right? And then Tuesday, 18, Wednesday, 18, Thursday, 19. So it's going to be cold next week. Oh, it says on here Wednesday we're supposed to have snow showers. So there will be snow showers during Cousin Fun Day. Caroline's actually in Brown County, Indiana for a girls trip right now. Because we were supposed to get ice in southern Indiana, and I told her to be safe, and she was like, we don't leave the cabin. We just like stay. I think they're there till Monday. She was like, we just stay there the whole weekend. It's like her and like 8 girls. They do it every year. It's called like there's like a group text, because I'll be like, we'll be like talking, and she'll be like, oh, it's like what's she called, the Brown County, she calls it something in the group. It's funny what she calls it. Anyway, I'm sure she's having a great time down there. They like play games, and so each of them are responsible for like a meal. So like 2 of them are responsible for breakfast. I think she did breakfast last year because Mike ended up helping her. Like she made some casserole, some breakfast casserole, but she's doing dinner this year. I think I talked about this the other day, didn't I? So she got those Motor City pizzas, and then she got a big salad at Costco, with 2 things, a salad at Costco. And then she got the Motor City pizzas, which she loves those pizzas. And then she said she was adding mushrooms to it because she was going to have leftover mushrooms, because she was also taking her crock pot and she was doing Caroline's famous mushrooms down there. She was real excited about it. So, so there's the time and temperature check. I actually just made my very first cup of coffee for the day. This is the Green Mountain Valley or Green Mountain coffee, and this is the sugar cinnamon cookie is what it is. So cheers to you. This mug I've talked about quite a bit on here. I actually have 2 of these mugs. So this mug was my mom's favorite coffee mug. Little interesting story. When my mom went, so my mom would make either a pot of coffee like during the day to last her, or she made like instant coffee. She drank instant coffee a lot. And so she had been at the hospital the last time that she went. She had been in the hospital, I don't know, 2 or 3 days, and I came over here. And I was just kind of like looking through some paper, like looking for some paperwork and looking through stuff and whatever. It was like I'd been at the hospital all night, and I came over here. It was like 10 o'clock at night. And so I was like, I think I was like going to make some like, I think all she had in the house at the time was instant coffee. So I was like, I'm going to make some instant coffee. Somebody is texting me. Oh, it's Nikki. So she sent me a video. She is having, it is Nikki's son's birthday today, and then they're also having Christmas with some of their family that they hadn't gotten together with since Christmas, so they're doing that today. So she's sending me like pictures of her gifts and stuff like that, so they're having a good time today. But anyway, I came over here, it was like one of the nights, it was right after my mom went in the hospital the last time, and I was like looking for, she'd been in a different hospital originally, and so I think I was like looking for the paperwork from that hospital. Anyway, I was over here and I was looking through all this stuff. My mom had like such a weird way of like organizing stuff, so I was looking through all this stuff, and I was like, I want a cup of coffee. And so I went in the kitchen, and all she had was instant, and so I was like putting a cup of coffee or a cup of water in the microwave to make instant coffee. Well, my mom, I think that's how it happened. I don't remember. I'm almost positive that's how I found out. But anyway, My mom would, throughout the day, she would make like coffee, but then she would keep on warming it up in the microwave, like throughout the day. And so when I went to like warm up coffee in the microwave, is this how it happened? I mean, it's been like, it's coming up on, is it 18 years or 17 years? Anyway, this mug was in the microwave with instant coffee that had been sitting in there for like 2 or 3 days. So anyway, this is not the same coffee from all those years. From all those years later. But my mom loved this coffee mug, and I have two, she has two of them. She had 2 of them. And so, it's so weird, I'm like looking at the rim of this cup, and I can see like my mom's, I mean, it's not on there now, obviously, but I can just remember, like I would always see like her lipstick on the rim of this cup. She wore this lipstick called Salmon Ice that was by Clinique. When I say it, people think I'm saying like salmon ice, like Mike and Ike. I'm saying salmon, like the fish. I'm almost positive it's what it's called. I want to see if it, I think I looked this up a while ago. Clinique Salmon, S-A-L-M-O-N, Ice Lipstick. I want to see if it comes up. No, it's not showing up. Dramatically Different is what it's called. Strawberry Ice. I should look it up and see if it's like from the 80s, because I feel like maybe she wore a different lipstick later. Clinique Dramatic, they're calling it Dramatically Different. That's not the lipstick that she wore, though. I can tell by the like the shade. It had like this glimmer to it. It was like this like pale pink that had like this glimmer to it. Maybe it wasn't Clinique that made it. Why do I always remember it being? I'm almost positive it was Clinique, because I can see. So in the house that I grew up in we had a powder room off of our main entrance, and the drawer that would open had like all these empty tubes of Salmon Ice lipstick. And sometimes she would like put it on her cheeks. I'd be like, Mom, why are you putting lipstick on your cheeks? And she would say, it's basically the same thing as rouge. Is what she would say. Salmon Ice lipstick. Let's see if it pulls up anything. This is so weird that it's, now this one kind of looks like it. Clinique Pop Longwear. Why is it not pulling this up? This is so bizarre. There's like not anything about it. Oh, here it is. New Revlon Moon Drops Lipstick Salmon Ice. Vintage Rare Original. But that wasn't what she wore. That doesn't look like the tube at all. It wasn't Revlon that she wore. Well, that's the color, though. It was like this. Well, that one looks more orange. Yeah, but it was Clinique. I don't know what the... It was... She wore Clinique. Anyway. But these mugs, so my dad had a boat, a sailboat in Saugatuck, Michigan. And so in the summers, I would go up with my dad like every weekend to the boat. And, I mean, not every weekend, but most weekends I went to Saugatuck, Michigan. So Saugatuck, Michigan now, it's like a 4-hour drive from Indianapolis. Saugatuck, Michigan, when I was going there as a kid, was very much like Amity, like in Jaws. Like it was a small towny town. It was actually like the marina was on one side of the bay, and then you drove around, and it was like the town where there was like one bed and breakfast. There was like a coffee shop. There was like, it was, they had this huge marina there where like a lot of like the trawlers and the fishermen ships came in and stuff like that. And so there was like this big place. There was like one hotel. We would go there and eat. My dad's partner, his business partner, and his wife and kids, they would go up there too. They had a boat as well. They had a sailboat first, and then they ended up having like a big, like, what's it called? What's the Chris Craft boat or whatever back in the day, like a speedboat. Anyway, so we would go to the hotel sometimes and eat for dinner. I remember that at the restaurant there, they had this salad bar, and it had like pizza on it that I loved, and meat, like Swedish meatballs, and then it had like, I don't know why I remember this crazy stuff, and it had like pudding, and I don't know, there was stuff I loved on that. Anyway, but then next to it was like this warehouse thing where it was like the guys that were like fishermen, they could like come and stay there in the back, and then there was like showers and stuff for them there, but there was like a bar in front. I remember it was like this big like blue warehouse kind of looking thing, and there was like a bar there, and so like my dad and his friend would like go there, and like they had a Miss Pac-Man and a Pac-Man machine, and I would play like games there and stuff like that. So anyway, there was a coffee shop there, and it was called, I believe it was called the Stone Mug in Saugatuck. I actually want to look that up. I've looked these up before. I have found these online before. But I want to look this up. I was just looking up that Grosse Pointe Garden Society. Stone Mug Coffee, Saugatuck. Michigan. I wish I could find like pictures of it, what it looked like. That would have been in the 80s too. 80s. I wonder if anybody remembers that. It says Uncommon Coffee Grounds, but that's not what, it wasn't called that. I would have remembered that if it was called that. Yeah, it's not coming up anything. I feel like one time on here I found it. I can see it because on one side of the street, it was this long street that went down, and on one side was this, it was like when you drove down this long street, and then you went around the corner, and the hotel was like on the corner that overlooked the bay. The hotel is still there. And then to the right was like this, like one of the streets you turned down was like a cobblestone street, which I think is where they have like candy shops and bed and breakfasts and stuff now. I mean, now, Saugatuck, it's so funny, and what it turned into is now kind of like the gay Providence of the Midwest, but it was not back then at all. And so this coffee shop was called the Stone Mug, and I remember when you walked in, there was like these like rugs, these like old rugs on the floor, and like leather chairs everywhere that people would just be sitting around reading. They had like soft music playing, and then the front they had like just floor to ceiling like books and like bookshelves, and then they had all the stuff that they could sell in there. And so they had a lot of coffee mugs that were like made, you know, in that whatever in that area, or they, I don't know, sourced in or whatever. And so they had these, and I can remember it was like Mother's Day or something, and I got 2 of these mugs. My dad was like, pick something out for your mom, and so I got 2 of these mugs for my mom for Mother's Day. So these come from there. But anyway, what was the hotel? I want to see if the hotel, my dad, if I called my dad right now, he'd be like, the hotel was called blah, 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 whatever. Hotel Saugatuck. It's probably not the same, called the same thing. I was just talking about it not too long ago, and he was like, oh, it was called the such and such. Here it's the Hotel Luxury Bed and Breakfast. Hotels in Saugatuck, Michigan. No, I would remember what it was called. My dad, Douglas, Michigan. Yeah, that's what it's called. Okay, I want to look up here, Saugatuck, Michigan in the 80s. In the 80s. I mean, it has to have something. There's this huge boat there, too. In the 1970s, Saugatuck, Michigan became a popular destination for LGBTQ tourists from the Midwest. I don't remember it being that gay-friendly when we would go there, including Chicago, Detroit, Indianapolis, and Grand Rapids. My neighbor just texted me, thanks. My other neighbors just got home from Hawaii last night. Some nicknamed it the Fire Island or Provincetown of the Midwest. I don't remember when we went there it being that gay-friendly, like, at all. Okay, I'm like wanting to look up here and see the hotels. It's so interesting. A lot of this stuff is about how gay-friendly it is. Anyway. Never... It's not... Oh, Holland, Michigan. I actually looked at Hope College in Holland, Michigan. My friends went up there for a college tour, and we stayed in Saugatuck. What was the name of that hotel? Anyway, it doesn't matter, but this is where I got the coffee mugs. A little journey down a memory lane for that. Oh, candles. So let's talk about candles for a second. Okay, the candles that I am burning today are my 2 favorite pairings of life, okay? I don't even know how to explain it. I talked a lot about it yesterday, so I'm not going to get into that today. But these candles paired together, both of them are fantastic individually, but paired together, the entire house smells so good. Alex was even last night. He was like, those candles smell so good. All Too Well by Shy Wolf and the Cozy by the Fireplace by our own candle company. Oh my God, it's like the most fantastic fire in the entire world. So I'm going to pair these, but I wanted to show you guys something. Because I actually unboxed these, and I said that the Yankee candles, I don't know which one this is. I've been burning, so I keep this on the far kitchen counter, and I burn it like every single night for like 4 or 5 hours. This is Home Sweet Home. So I've been burning this now for probably, I don't know, over a month. Can we just talk about how long this Yankee candle lasts? And the hot throw that it puts off is really, really nice. I really, to be honest with you, when I unboxed these, I was like, they have gone so down in value. Like, I am not impressed with these. So my ex is from Seymour, Indiana. And like every other weekend when he moved up here, we would go back to Seymour. We would stay at the Hampton Inn that was right off the interstate. And we would hang out with our friends that lived there. This couple that he used to live with. And so we would hang out with them all weekend long. And And sometimes like see Scotty and stuff like that lived down there. My friend Scotty that passed away, which is actually my ex's like friend from like growing up. And so we would go down there. We go to like the Seymour City pool, and we go shoot pool to O'Brien Street, and it was just fun. It was really fun. And we go to the casino in southern Indiana down there. Argosy Casino existed at the time. I don't know if Argosy Casino still exists, but anyway, we would go to Argosy Casino, or sometimes we would go to Caesars, which is close to Louisville. Sometimes we would go to the Connection in Louisville, because that's like an hour from like Seymour. So Seymour is like halfway between Indianapolis and Louisville. So we would go to the, so like when my ex was growing up, like when he turned like 18, he would go to the Connection, because the Connection bar in Louisville, you could get in if you were 18. So he didn't come up to Indianapolis, like bars to go out. Like when he turned 21, he went to Louisville to like the Connection and stuff like that. So when we were down there, we would go to the Connection a lot. But anyway, we would stay there on the weekends. And then like the last thing that we would do before we came home was we would go eat at Cracker Barrel, which was like right next to, it's like as you're pulling out of the Hampton Inn to get back on, I think it's 51, that's right there. As you're getting back on 51 to get onto the interstate, the Cracker Barrel, you pass it. And so like our friends would meet us there for like, you know, a late breakfast, early brunch on like Sunday. And then, no, we would usually go down there and stay Saturday, Sunday, come back Monday, because we were both off Sunday and Monday. So Monday they would meet us, and then the four of us, we would like have like we would have breakfast or whatever, and we all like loved the Cracker Barrel shop. I still do love the Cracker Barrel shop, but they always had like this little like curio cabinet thing, like, or bookshelf thing, and they always had like Yankee candles. So he and I, like the thing we would always do is before we left, we would get a Yankee candle, and so we always brought some new Yankee candle home. We would typically get like Macintosh apple, but sometimes we would try like new ones and whatever. So anyway, a couple months ago, like 2 months ago, I ordered a bunch of these on Amazon. I think it was Amazon. And I wasn't like super impressed when I pulled them out. I was like, they smell plastic. They don't smell like how I remember them, all that kind of stuff. I have been, like, I did buy a Macintosh. Which one did I give to Alex's mom? Because I had them all sitting out there. And she was like, well, I want a candle for my new place. I was like, just take whatever one you want. I gave her a couple of candles. So anyway, I don't remember which one. I think I did. I don't know if I gave her the Macintosh one or not, but one of them, the first one that I started burning, I was like so impressed with the Yankee candle. And this one, can I show, I mean, this is like a month and a half, you guys. This is like 6 weeks, this candle burning every single night. I feel like it never goes down. I feel like it's been like right here for like the last week and a half. Every single night I burn this candle. I just want to show it to you in case you guys are thinking about getting some candles. Also, I wanted to do, like, I was going to do a whole video about this on my Peter Does Stuff channel, and I thought, you know what, don't beat a dead horse. But I got some comments on my Peter Does Stuff video yesterday. So I did a Happy Wax unboxing over there, if you guys watched it. And people were like, how did he come up with the number? Like I said on there, so what I wanted to compare it to was that, hold on a second. Alex texting me. I wanted to compare the price of the subscription box to if you ordered it on your own, and was it really worth it or not, okay? So I said in there, you get 9 2-ounce bags of waxes, and you get 2 10s, all right? And so I added it kind of up just in my head, and I came to $110. I was like, if they're $9 a pack, blah, 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 whatever. So I kind of just added it up in my head, and I did it. And I was like, well, if you ordered them on your own, so anything, I think it's over $50 or $20, you get free shipping. So either way, you wouldn't pay for shipping, okay? The box is originally, so I looked on there and people were like, well, that's not a sale price. They're just showing you the savings. No, it is 100% a sale price. The original price of the box is $122.35, okay? It's currently on sale for $75, all right? Which is a great deal. So, because when you add it all up, if you bought 2 now some of the 10s and some of the wax melts are like, you can't buy them on the website. I looked them up. Like, they're not available on the website. They're only available in the subscription box. So that's what you're paying extra for. But when I added it up, and I went on here last night, and I added it to, I went on the website, and I was like, did I do this all wrong? I added 9 wax melt 2-ounce bags and 2 10s. 9 wax melt bags come to $80.55. 2 10s come to $29.90 for a total of $110.45. I mean, people were on my comment, were like, how did he even come up with this number? Like, he didn't get it. I totally got it. I said 110 in my video, and when I added it up, it comes to 110.45. The actual box price is typically 122.35. So what I was saying is, you're actually paying, if you paid the regular price, and I said $10. Somebody said, how's he come up with $10? You're actually paying $12 more than what, like, if you ordered them on your own versus getting the subscription box. The sale price right now is that it's $75 instead of $122. And you can Google search it. I looked it up. Regular price is $122.35. The sale price is $75. I will say this. I've now melted the 310s. The Amber Spice I really like. The 310s that are the limited edition, and I love every single one of the wax melts. I actually was like looking at these reviews last night of Happy Waxes, and there's not tons of reviews. In fact, one of these reviews said it's hard to even find a review of Happy Wax. I don't know why that is. But they were saying stuff like, it doesn't, like the throw and the scent, all this kind of stuff. First of all, I just want to say this, okay? Yes, you could go in there and you could order it for $122, for $110, and you could save $12 on there. I mean, I did the math last night. You could go in there. I did it myself because I was just like, did I get it wrong? I wanted to make sure. I was like, did I get it wrong? But I like the idea of getting a subscription box. I always kind of assume you're going to pay more in a subscription box, that you're not going to get a huge deal. I just kind of assume that anyway, right? I mean, when they say like $500 worth of stuff for like $60, I never believe it. It's the fun of getting like a curated, you know, what do you call it? A curated subscription box that has like a theme to it. And the theme was Parisian Spring. And I loved it. I thought it was cool. I love the whole concept. So I don't mind paying $10 or $12 extra for a curated subscription box that I can look forward to. That wasn't the point in my video. The point was, I just wanted to know if you were getting your bang for your buck kind of thing, right? I do this on I did it on Shy Wolf as well. But I was interested when I looked at the reviews, because some of the reviews were like, I don't like Happy Waxes. Like somebody was comparing it to, what was the place? It wasn't Walmart. I think maybe it was Aldi. And they were like, I was like, do I need to get some Aldi? I mean, everybody swears at everything at Aldi. I bought some stuff at Aldi. I'm not super impressed with the stuff that I bought at Aldi. And I don't really think it's that great of a deal, in all honesty. That's just my perspective on it. Like I compared like iced coffee there and at the grocery store when I was buying like the Starbucks every day. It's literally like almost exactly the same price. I think it's like 4 cents or 5 cents less at Aldi than it was at the grocery store. I was surprised because people always like, I mean, friends of mine are like, oh my God, I love Aldi. It's so much cheaper and blah, 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 whatever. I did not find that to be true. I think if there are certain things, right? But it's the same thing with like Costco. You know, if you're wanting, you know, macarons or something like that, that are, you know, 100 count of macarons for $5.99, sure, it's a deal, but who's looking for 100 count of macarons on a regular basis? You know, I'm looking for the stuff that I buy on a regular basis, and I found it not to be any cheaper at Aldi than it was anywhere else. I will say one of the things that surprised me when I went into Aldi, though, was how fresh their produce looked. I mean, probably some of the freshest produce I'd ever seen. I didn't expect that. And, also that they only had one cashier and there was literally like a line of 20 people, but I didn't really care about that. I thought it was kind of, I can't remember who, I think I went there with Caroline the very first time. They have fun stuff. This is the thing about Aldi, is they have fun stuff. Like they have fun coffee creamer that you can't, like you're not going to see other places that you would have to actually look for. They have fun like stuff that, you know, other stuff, but I don't know. Like if you've never been in an Aldi before, it's like, when you go down the chip aisle, like, you know, if you go down a grocery store aisle, they have like 15 bags of Lay's, and then they have like 15 kinds of Cheez-Its, 15 kinds of pretzels. Okay, Aldi is not like that. They might have like one kind of sour cream and potato chips, and it's like, well, I think the last time I went there, they'd have like Lay's, and then they'd have like one other brand. And then they have like one kind of thing of Cheez-Its, one kind of thing of pretzels. So it's whatever is the cheapest. I'm just surprised because, I mean, I'm not just saying this about people that I talk to online. I'm talking about friends in my life are like swear by Aldi. Like they absolutely love it. Do you guys remember Low Bills? My mom used to go to Low Bills. She would get soda at Low Bills. I can remember like, because Low Bills was right next to Value Village, which was a thrift store. Low Bills grocery store. Does it even exist anymore? And I used to, like, I saw my mom one time coming out of there. Some of the cheapest grocery stores in the United States include Aldi, Winco, Foods, Trader Joe's, and Save-A-Lot. I thought Save-A-Lot was the thrift stores that the Baumeister's owned. What is the cheapest store for groceries? Let's see what it says on Google. Aldi is the overall cheapest grocery store in the U.S. See, I just did not find that to be true. Maybe it was the stuff I was looking for, you know? I know when I say this, I already know people have typed in comments that have said, I shop at Aldi and I get, it's the cheapest. I already know I'm getting comments like that. I have friends of mine, like I'll say this, they'll be like, oh my God, I love Aldi. And I'm like, I just don't, like, you know, like when I have people like taking me, you know, home from meetings and stuff, and we pass Aldi and they're like, oh my God, I didn't know this Aldi was right here. I love this Aldi. Or I love Aldi, I gotta try this out. And I'm like, I don't really think it's that big. Oh my God, we save so much money at Aldi. I'm like, do you really? Like, I've gone in, maybe it's just because when I look, I'm like, I don't know what the deal is, but let's see what the cheapest grocery stores are in the United States. Aldi, Winco Foods. I've never even, it says if you live in the Midwest, I've never heard of Winco Foods. Market Basket, never heard of. Trader Joe's, I do think Trader Joe's is rather cheap. Grocery Outlet, Food for Less, Walmart, Target. I think Walmart's cheap. I think Walmart's average. I don't think Target is cheap for groceries at all. At all. Her Baumeister store. What was the store that he owned? I swear to God, I thought it was Save-A-Lots. It's just saying Foxhollow Farms, Foxhollow Farms, Foxhollow Farms, Foxhollow Farms. I'm just going to put in a Save-A-Lot store because I think that's what it was called. It's pulling it up. Save-A-Lot stores, yep. Her Baumeister Wikipedia, let's just look that up. Early life. Yeah, this is right here. Baumeister eventually founded the successful two-store Save-A-Lot thrift store chains in Indianapolis in 1988. Well, that must be different than the grocery stores. So anyway, back to the, oh, look, here's my wax warmer that I was looking at for Lisa the other day. Hey, Lisa. So as far as the candles go, oh, this is what I was saying. I have not seen tons of reviews about Happy Wax online. When you look up Happy Wax reviews, it's interesting because I think my video comes up. When I looked it up the other day, I was like, oh my God, my video comes. Happy Wax reviews. Let's look up and see. I looked it up. Maybe I looked up videos and one of mine. Oh no, there's a lot of them. Oh, Nick DeRamio did one in 2019. Okay, so when you look up the reviews on Happy Wax, first of all, Happy Wax comes up first. Has anyone tried Happy Wax? This is on Reddit. They're probably not a good quality or low fragrance loaded, depending on the wax smell. And so all the comments on there were like, no, they're not good. A lot of people on here, all these reviews are like, they don't really think the scent is that strong. I think the scents are great. I mean, I have used so many different wax melts at this point. I think they are really, really good. One of the comments said that you have to put so many in there to get a scent. I will say that's true. Like if you go to the website, it shows them put like 2 or 3. So they're little gummy bears. They're like this big. It shows them put like 2 or 3 little gummy bears in the thing. And I don't, like for me, well, my wax melter thing is like silicone. It's like this big. I mean, I have to put like, what I'm doing now is I'm combining them. My stomach is really hurting. I'll tell you guys about that in a second. My stomach's been hurting for like 24 hours. It kind of comes and goes. But I've been adding the chocolate croissant to some of the ones that I've been like later. Like I'll add like 1 or 2 just to keep it going. The chocolate croissant, I really, really like that one, which is the one I didn't think that I would like that one as well, but I really, really like it. So anyway, candle waxes. Okay, let's go back and talk about the last 24 hours. I don't even know. I'm like, what have I talked about on here now? I don't know. So anyway, I got done with my vlog yesterday and I was like, so when I get done with my vlog, I like, you know, take the memory. I was going to show you guys, but I don't. Do I have a memory card right here? Oh, I do. Okay. So this is the memory card that goes into the side of the computer. So when I get done, I take it out. You guys get to see the whole process. So I usually have this plugged into the side of my computer, this external drive, okay? So I take it out and I put the, why is it not going? Oh, it's because it's upside down. I put the memory card in the side here, okay? Then this uploads the memory card to my computer, all right? Once this is done, I take this out, put it back in my computer, but I have like extras over here. Okay, So then when it's up, I put it in iMovie, and on iMovie, I like render it, which means that I just put all the pieces together. So you know the parts where I say, oh, the camera stopped, and that's 30 minutes? The 30-minute marks, or if the camera falls or whatever, that's like when I look on what's on the memory card, it's like it'll say like 29, 59 seconds. It shows that piece, and then it shows the next piece. I just have to put those together to format them into one piece, because there are 4 or 5 different entities at that point. Does that make sense? Okay. I didn't even get it. I know what I say, does that make sense? But I didn't even get it at first. I was like, what am I doing? Somebody had to kind of walk me through it. So I just have to put those pieces together so that then you export it as like one like video, and you call it something, which is usually whatever. I either call it just like new. If you guys have ever watched my drama videos, when I'll just like post a video and the camera stops. See, good example. Okay, but my drama videos, I'll post and it'll say new, or it'll say like Thursday or something like that. Okay, so before I go in and I put the title of my video, I usually just call it new, or like whatever the date is, or something like that, right? Or like sometimes if it's like, you know, like a Jeffree Star video, I'll say Jeffree or whatever. But I usually just put like new, drama, or the day of the week, so that if like I have the same t-shirt on, or like a black t-shirt, like I know like it's not from the day before. Okay, so I have before uploaded videos that say like Thursday or new, and people will comment and they'll be like, are you here before the title changed, because it's just new, which is always funny to me. Somebody asked me the other day in a video, they said, does Peter ever upload videos on the wrong channels? I usually catch it. I don't know, I don't remember if I've ever like uploaded a video like and posted it on the wrong channel. I don't know that if I have or not. I don't remember. But typically now I kind of have it down to a science with my list of like crossing it off. And so when I go to my list, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be very careful about this, making sure like, you know, I did this video, cross it off, upload it, things like that. I'm very careful with it. Part of the reason why I do that is, and I still do this 8.5 years later, is that people say there's like all these programs you can get and stuff that if you delete something off one of these memory cards, you can get it back. I'm sure that like, if you're a special IT agent that works for the Pentagon or something like that, that you could probably get a deleted file off one of these, but I'm telling you, Peter Monn can't, okay? I can't tell you how many times I have filmed a video and then just deleted it. I've done it on the vlog. I've done it on the vlog where I have like started filming it, and then like I'll go over there like just because the battery will stop, and I'll go in there because it's just so natural to me. Because when I put the new battery in my camera, I usually just go through and delete everything on there. It's like so just the back of my hand that I can't tell you how many times I've literally, because I'll sometimes like, I try not to do this anymore because then I'll lose more videos. But like with shorter videos, like my Peter Does Stuff video, my review, Peterisms, BookTube videos, I'll sometimes film like 3 videos on one memory card, then come down here and upload it. I can't tell you how many times I have deleted like 2 videos, because I'll start the 3rd one and I'll go in there and I won't even be thinking, and I'll just delete the 2 previous videos. And then I'm like, oh my God, what did I just do? So some days when I say I only filmed 4 videos, I have filmed 7 videos, but there's only 4 videos that are going up. But that doesn't happen very often. But what was funny was the other day, I got a comment on my video and somebody said, does Peter ever upload videos to the wrong channel? I think it was on this video, they said it. And I was like, well, like on the vlog, I usually, like whatever I'm going to title the video, I sometimes change it, but very rarely. Like if I'm going to call this video One Day at a Time or something like that, like I will, like, I'll export it in iMovie as One Day at a Time. I know people are like, what, we don't even care about this. Anyway, so I usually like will export it as what it's going to be called, because then I make my thumbnail with it, right? But when I upload it to my phone, which I've been uploading my vlogs recently on my phone, up until 6 months ago, I never did that. But it takes me on the computer, it takes me like 4 hours, 3 or 4 hours to upload a vlog. So when I'm getting my vlogs done, if it's a 2-hour vlog or longer, oh my God, it's 4, 5, 6 hours to upload. So unless I want to post videos at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, which I've been trying to get them up earlier, it's quicker on my phone. So on my phone, I don't typically put in the title. I just put new, even though, I don't know if this makes sense, but even though the file is called like One Day at a Time, I'll just upload it and then, anyway, it doesn't matter. But somebody had just said, does Peter ever upload videos? I wonder if Peter ever uploads videos to the wrong channel. And it was like I was like, because I got the comment, I was like, you know what, it's funny, I haven't done that in a while. I don't know that I've ever, I think I have, maybe in the past, like maybe once or twice posted on the wrong channel. I kind of checked that stuff. Watch, I'll do it today now. But the next day, Alex and I were sitting there and we were watching something and I was uploading my vlog. And the vlog was like, so the vlog, when you upload it on your phone, it's different on your computer, but it goes through preparing, and then it uploads, and then it goes through processing. It was like halfway through processing, and I like walked by it in the kitchen because like I got a glass of water or something, and I looked, and it was my vlog. You know, I know all my thumbnails look just like this on my vlog, right? Well, they were very colorful thumbnails, and I didn't have my reading glasses on, so I pulled up my reading glasses off the counter, and I looked. I was like, and it took me like an hour and a half to upload this vlog. I think it was one of the nights I got my vlog up late. It was like a week ago. And I was like, you uploaded this vlog? No, because when I turned around and did it, it came up really quick. So I don't think it was that one of the nights I did it late. But I was like, you just uploaded this vlog to your Peter Monn channel, and somebody just asked if you ever uploaded the wrong channel. And you hardly ever do, and you just did. So that was kind of funny. But no, so I keep a list. I'm pretty, like, I try to be really careful with stuff like that. So I keep a list. So this is my list for all the videos that I was going to make today, but I ended up not making all these videos. So we'll just save this till like tomorrow or Monday. I don't really know what I'm going to do tomorrow as far as filming. I may film a bunch or I may not at all. So like on here, I have vlog, drama channel. So for example, oh, what is going on? Oh, you know what? Is my drama video already uploaded? Hold on a second. Did I do this already? Your videos. Okay, so I already uploaded my drama video. So for example, on my drama video, what I do is I have it written down drama R, drama P. And then next to it, sometimes I write the title, or like, not the title, but the subject of what this video is gonna be about. So like on Peterisms, I'll put like respond to comment, meditation, something like that. Review, I'll put like Trader Joe's. Like TV, I'll put Sister Wives or whatever. You know, does stuff, I'll do like haul, whatever. I write now, so I have an idea of what I'm doing. So then on my drama video, like today was this like Raw Beauty Christie video. So when I have it uploaded and exported, I will draw a line through drama. Then when it's uploading, this is very serious business. When it's uploading, I put a check mark, okay? When I have a thumbnail, I will put a dot next to it. And then when it is done and uploaded and posted, I will put a check mark with a circle around it. So no, I don't really, I very rarely ever, I very rarely upload to the wrong channel. I can't remember the last, well, I mean, I just did it the other night with the vlog, but like posting it, I don't know that I don't remember the last time that I've done that. But deleting videos on my memory card, yeah, one of the reasons why I now, and it's actually a longer process, like if I film a Peterisms video, I'll come down here and I'll upload it right then. Because it always happens when I film multiple videos on one memory card, if that makes sense. Because every time I'm replacing the battery or I've uploaded a video, I go in and I delete everything from my memory card because I just like to have it clean. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? So anyway, yeah, my stomach has really been hurting for the last 24 hours. It was interesting because somebody commented on my vlog yesterday, and I should go in here and see if I can find this comment. But it was somebody that was, I think they're also a vegetarian or a vegan. And they said, I don't think that you probably got cross-contaminated from a sandwich. I didn't think that I did either, but I didn't really know what else it could have been for a couple reasons. Because, first of all, I didn't feel sick any other way. I still don't. But it also happened like right after I ate. Typically, I don't really know how to share this with you without being gross on camera, but it's just, you're in the bathroom a lot. And so it happened like within the half an hour after we ate. And my stomach just, it hurts too, is the other thing. It doesn't, you know, like when you have like a stomach ache or something, like it hurt. And then somebody, I think it was the same person, said, maybe you're just not used to the vegetables and stuff like that. So I actually have been eating healthier than I had been before. And so I do, like I'm not used to like vegetables and stuff like that. So that sandwich, plus I eat that sandwich like every Sunday. You know, I don't know what it was. What I'm kind of wondering is if I didn't get some like kind of 24-hour bug. And I'll tell you why. Because I think maybe Alex and I both did. And we got it kind of in different ways. Because last night when I got done vlogging, so when he's upstairs like on with his AirPods in, like watching TV or whatever, and I'm down here and I'm vlogging or whatever, I'll be like, hey, like what do you do? I'll usually when I'm done with the vlog, I'll be like, okay, I'm all done. You can take your AirPods out or whatever. And he'll be like, okay, babe, thanks. But I said that to him and he didn't respond. And so I thought, well, he must be like watching some loud show or something like that. So I was getting it done. I like waited 5 minutes and I was like blowing out the candles and stuff. And I said, are you wanting to like, I said, do you want to watch TV now? Like, what do you want to do? And he didn't respond. So I was like, oh, did he fall asleep? Because sometimes he'll say, like, your voice is so soothing. Because neither one of us really can sleep without a fan, which is so crazy. Because he'll say the only time I can sleep without a fan is if you're vlogging or doing a video downstairs. Because your voice is soothing to fall asleep to, which is really sweet. So I went upstairs and he was like, I said, oh, are you asleep? And he was like, completely asleep, right? So I filled the humidifier and turned it on, and then I turned on the fan, and I was like, are you wanting to continue to sleep? Because we were going to watch, like, hours of, you know, Australia Traders last night. He's like, yeah, I'm so tired. He's like, he's like, I got a really bad headache, and I'm really, really tired. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry, babe. And I was like, okay, we'll sleep. I said, once I get my video, like, rendered, then all I have to do is upload it. And I've been uploading it on my phone, and it takes me, like, less than an hour to upload and process it, even no matter how long it is. And so I was like, I'll just upload it on the computer, and then I can have my phone, and I can take it upstairs and whatever. And I said, well, when I get done with rendering my vlog, I said, then I'm going to come down upstairs and I'll lay down with you. And he was like, okay. He was like, are you tired? Do you want to take a nap? I was like, yeah, I could take a nap, you know? So, I went upstairs and, after I got everything done, I went upstairs and it was at that point, it was like 6:15 or something like 6:15 or 6:30. I can't remember. And, maybe later. I don't know what time it was, but anyway, he was so, I mean, asleep, like dead asleep. I mean, he was out. And so he woke up for a second. He was like, I like kind of startled him when I got in the bed, and it was so cozy and so comfortable. And he was like, he goes, are you sure you don't mind taking a nap? And I was like, no, I want to take a nap. It'll be nice. I'm taking a nap earlier tonight, you know? So we laid down and I set my alarm for like 8 o'clock. And then at 8 o'clock, my alarm went off and I woke up and he was like real startled. And I said, do you want to get up and watch TV? You still want to rest? Do you want to sleep through the night? Babe, like, what do you want to do? And he's like, I don't want to sleep through the night. He was like, but I still need a little bit more sleep. And I said, okay. So I set my alarm for 9. At 9 o'clock, we both got up. Like, he woke up, I woke up. We were like, hung out in bed for a little bit. And then we came downstairs and, came down here, and then he was like, are you hungry? And I was super hungry at that point, and he was hungry, so he made the salads. Did I already talk about all the salad stuff? I feel like I already talked about the salad stuff. Or was when I was talking on the phone earlier telling somebody about the salad stuff? I don't remember. Anyway, he makes these salads, and the salads, he makes them in these huge bowls. He hasn't made them in a long time. The salads have spinach, black beans, avocado, mozzarella cheese, feta cheese, croutons. That's what I have in mind. And then he uses like a vinaigrette. And then on his, he puts like, he sautés grilled chicken, and then he puts it like on the, I feel like was I talking on the phone or did I already say this? I don't know. Anyway, he puts it on the George Foreman grill. So he made the salads, and we were sitting there, we watched RuPaul's Drag Race and RuPaul's Drag Race Untucked. And I got like halfway through the salad. It's so weird. My stomach, it's like, I'll be completely fine. Like, oh, I feel great. Like, there's nothing wrong at all. And then it's like, oh, like, I'm like, my pain is like, it hurts my stomach. And I'm just like, so last night, I was fine, like, eating the salad. I thought, well, maybe it's passed. Like, maybe, you know, I'm good or whatever. And then I was sitting there, and all of a sudden, it just like, I just did not feel great. Like, my stomach was hurting. And he could tell, because I told him a couple times. And, about my stomach throughout the day. And he was like, babe, he was like, you do not have to finish the salad. I finished like half of it. It was really, really good. So anyway, we sat there last night. I just did not feel great the whole night. Like, my stomach just, like, from that point on, like, really, really hurt. I don't know if it was eating a salad. I am used to eating. I've been eating more vegetables and fruits and stuff like that lately. So I'm used to that. It wasn't like, I'm not used to that at all. I've been eating more of that lately. So that didn't have anything to do with it. But somebody, oh, this is what I was going to say, the comment, I don't know where the comment is, I can find it on here, but they said, I don't think you would get cross-contaminated by a sandwich. And I was like, no, I don't think I would either. But it felt like that. So I was like, because I think they were a vegetarian too. The thing is that when you're a vegetarian, or I'm assuming a vegan, I'm not, but like, there is a different feeling about being cross-contaminated. It comes on very quickly, and it's like, it's kind of the, a combination of like needing to like immediately go to the bathroom and pain in your stomach. It's like cramping. It's the only way that I can explain it. It's like, I think this would be the way to make sense of it. It's like, because this is the words I used when it first happened. It's like your body is rejecting it and it wants it out of the body. It's how it feels. That's the only way I can explain it. But nothing that I ate yesterday would have cross-contaminated me. I mean, nothing, you know? So I don't think I was cross-contaminated. But the fact that Alex was so tired and that Alex had a headache, I mean, he had a headache all night long, like a bad headache. And then my stomach was hurting. I was like, I wonder if we didn't get sick, like we got a 24-hour bug or something. He feels fantastic today. He feels great today. So I don't know. Like, I don't know what that's about, you know? Like, he's been texting me and he's like, how are you feeling? I'm like, it kind of comes and goes. Like, when I started my drama video earlier today, so my plan was to film all these videos. I filmed my drama video. I felt great when I started my drama video. And then I got done with my drama video and I was like doing all this kind of stuff down here. I just was like, I think I'm just going to do my vlog and just relax for the rest of the day. I think I just need to take the day. I don't know what I'm going to do for, you know, tomorrow, whatever. But I'll definitely be back on Monday filming videos on most of my channels. Because I have videos on all my channels that I wanted to film. But I was like, I just don't, like, I'm not... I didn't even write them on the list, all of them yet. But, like, I knew I was going to do the Go Ask Alice video. You know, I knew the TV video I was going to do. Because I wrote them in my phone last night. And so, anyway, I got done with my drama video, and I was like, no, I think I'm just going to vlog. Because I was going to do, like, the Peterisms in the BookTube video next. And I was going to do the Peter does stuff. I was going to film videos on all my channels. And I just was like, I don't feel it. I don't feel great. So, he is with his... So it was for his girlfriend's birthday. Actually, her husband, I was like right getting started to do my drama video. And I already knew I didn't like want to go anywhere because Alex texted me. He's like, do you want to meet us down for dinner? Because we're going to do dinner after this. They did this thing where they went to some like bar lounge. I think it's the Oakmont downtown. And they were doing like, teaching them how to do like flower arrangements today or something like that. I don't know what it was. But anyway, they went to like 3 different places. And then her husband was meeting, the one that I'm going to maybe do the podcast with, was meeting them down there. Now, you know what he texted me today? Because he texted me and was asking me if I wanted to go, if I wanted him to pick me up. And he was like, do you want me to pick you? He was like, what are you doing? Do you want me to pick you up? I'm about to go meet up with Alex and his wife. And I said, hey, I'm filming and I do not feel great or I would definitely go down with you. And he was like, the podcast could be us just reacting to Real Housewives episodes. And he put this like, that emoji. And I said, yeah, we could do that. So I just was like, I mean, in all honesty, like when Alex and I talked about it last night, I was like, babe, if I feel better tomorrow, yeah, I'll meet you guys down there. Because he was going to pick me up. They live real close to us. And so I was like, yeah, I'll go down there with him. I'll just, you know, film like, you know, if he like messages me earlier enough and whatever. But I just didn't feel it today. I just didn't feel it at all, you know? And then Alex texted me like when I was sitting here getting ready to vlog, and I don't know, my stomach is killing me. And he was like, do you want to meet us down here for dinner? And I said, babe, I don't really want to leave the house. I just don't feel good at all. And he was like, okay, well, I'm going to schedule a double date for us. And I said, that would be great sometime this week. But I said, I don't want to leave the house tonight. In all honesty, I know this is going to sound bad, but I don't want to get too far away from the house. Like, I don't know. I'm trying to kind of speak in code a little bit. But last night, he was so tired and he had a headache the whole night. So after we watched RuPaul's Drag Race, I feel like I've had this whole conversation with somebody on the phone. Did I already do this in the vlog? Or is this a conversation I had on the phone earlier? But anyway, so after we got done with RuPaul's Drag Race, he was like, do you want to watch something else? And I was like, well, I thought we were going to watch Traitors Australia and whatever. And he was like, yeah. So we watched Traitors Australia, the second season. I can't remember how many episodes we watched, like 2 episodes. So Traitors Australia, the second season, it got canceled after this. I don't want to look up who got canceled because I don't want to find out who won. And I know if I start looking up stuff, I'll find out who won. But when Traitors Australia season 2 is similar to Traitors US season 1 in that they have like stars, reality stars, but also this one guy is like an actor on there mixed in with like just regular people. And so like Hannah from Below Deck Mediterranean's on there, Luke from Survivor All Stars is on there. They have like mixed in with like just regular people. I didn't love it when they did it in the US, and I don't love it in Australia. There's just something different about having all just regular people do Traitors. I don't know why. I think them adding the celebrities almost kind of like maybe ruined the show for them. That's the only thing I can guess because it got canceled after the second season. I thought the first season was fantastic. And I mean, it's already like the second episode. Did we watch part of the third episode or just... No, we watched just the second episode because after that, Alex was like falling asleep. And I looked over at him and I said, are you wanting to watch another episode? And at that point, it was like 12:30. And he was like, babe, I am so tired and my head is killing me. My stomach is starting to really, like, it's kicking in. But he was like, I don't want to. He was like, I need to go to bed. I need to lay down. My head is killing me. He had taken Tylenol. It wasn't helping him and stuff like that. I felt so bad for him. So he went and laid downstairs, or lay down upstairs. And so I went upstairs with him for a little bit and like laid down there, and we were like talking in bed and whatever. And he was just kind of like telling me about what their plans were for tomorrow and stuff like that. He was like, do you want to meet us down there? I was like, I'll just kind of see how to feel. I said my stomach's hurting. We were talking about like both of us like being sick and not understanding what was going on, and maybe we just got caught some bug or something like that. So then when he was falling asleep, so when he fell asleep, I came downstairs and talked to Tanya, was texting Mel. Who else did I talk to last night? I talked to Nikki for a long time, but I talked to somebody else too. In between that. Anyway, Nikki and I talked till like 3 o'clock in the morning. Just like the last person I talked to. So I came in, I was joking with her. So she got her new iPad, so she was asking me about the puzzles. So I was telling her, we were talking about the puzzles and talking about shows and all this kind of stuff. But anyway, she was telling me about what she was going to do today for her son's birthday. And so today is her son's birthday, and they're like doing Christmas and all that stuff. Did I say that already? I feel like I'm getting phone calls, text messages, and the vlog confused today. So anyway, so we talked, and then I came inside, and I really wanted to finish Daryl Dixon because I only had an episode and a half left. I thought I had like more than that left. So I had lit some of the candles already, and so I lit more of the candles. I changed the candle. I turned the candle wax machine off when we stopped watching TV because I had it going earlier. And so by then it was like dried up, and I put new candle waxes in there because I wanted to try a different scent. And so I had all the candles lit. I got in the chair and stuff like that. And I started kind of like, I've had this off and on throughout today. Like I'm getting like chills. But I don't have like a fever or anything like that. I don't know what is going on with me. I'm hoping like literally this is like a 24 to 36 hour thing. I feel like I'm like I kind of feel like I'm on the tail end of it because like my stomach still hurts from time to time, but like last night it was constant from when I got up. When I was talking to Nikki, I was like, my stomach is like killing me. It was like, it hurts so bad. So I ended up watching the end of Daryl Dixon season 2 last night. Very, very good. Very good. If you are, I'm going to do a whole video on my Peter Watches TV channel when I get done with The World Beyond, which I'm having such a hard time with. But I haven't even watched an episode of it in like probably 2 months. But that's the next show I'm going to, I want to watch The Snow Girl. I want to watch the last 2 Harlan Coben seasons that I haven't watched because another one's coming out soon. And then I want to watch The World Beyond because I want to do an entire video like ranking the Harlan Coben shows, and then any one that comes out further after that I can just put into the list. And I also want to go and do all of the Walking Dead shows. So I've just got the World Beyond to watch. But if you're a Walking Dead fan, do not skip out on Daryl Dixon. Daryl Dixon, I mean, you wouldn't really I feel like I already said this in a past vlog. I probably did. There's a lot you wouldn't understand, like the relationship between Daryl and Carol and stuff like that. But you could watch Daryl Dixon and not have it and watched any of The Walking Dead. Like you could still watch it and make sense. It all takes place in France. It's beautifully done. It's absolutely beautifully done. It feels more like you're watching a movie than it is like, I mean, I thought The Walking Dead was fantastically done. But anyway, it's really, really good. It's really, really good. I finished it last night. It ends on a cliffhanger, which we now know is because there's a 3rd season of Daryl Dixon coming out. But I finished that last night. And then I was like, okay, I'm going to start something else. I have Elsbeth, Matlock. You know what? I need to go in here and, hold on a second. Okay. RuPaul, I can check off RuPaul. So I've got Found, Matlock, Elsbeth, Southern Hospitality from last night. I haven't started watching The Bachelor yet, Bailing Out Loud, or Too Large. So those like The Bachelor to Too Large. So really all I have to watch is Found, Matlock, Elsbeth, and Southern Hospitality. Oh, Murder on the Friday Night Lights too. I haven't watched. You know what? I wanted to see what this week's episode was about, or what it was called. Murder on the Friday Night Lights. Oh, my stomach is kicking. So I'll probably watch that one as soon as I get done here. I may lay down. Oh, White Lotus starts tomorrow. I may lay down and take a nap, to be honest with you. I'm not feeling great. I'm just kind of hoping I'll wake up and it'll pass. Murder Under... Here it is, Murder on the Friday Night Lights. Why is there not a new episode yet? There were 4 episodes. Does it come out on Sundays and that's when I watched the last week's episode? I don't know, maybe it comes out on Sundays, but they haven't put up a new episode. Or maybe it came out on Friday and the Saturday night episode, the Friday episode isn't up yet. Let's look it up and see. I'm kind of interested in that. What night do new episodes of Landman come out? I didn't ask that. Episodes of Murder Under the Friday Night Lights come out. New episodes of Murder on the Friday Night Lights air on Wednesdays at 9 p.m. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, let's see in here. Why is it showing Aaron Hernandez and the Untold Murders of Bristol? That was not one of them. That's weird that it's showing that. Where am I at on time? I want to make sure that I'm not... Murder. Are you a traitor? Okay, Guilt Will Get You. January 15th. A Cheerleader's Reject. January 22nd. Monster Among Trolls. January 29th. February 5th. Until Parents Get Involved. February 19th. Oh, I guess they didn't have it this week. Dirty Little Lies. Futures Ruined 26. So they didn't have it this week. Okay. There's enough shows I need to watch anyway. There's enough shows. I think I'm good without an episode this week. Honestly, I can't wait till White Lotus. And then Mel was texting me last night. She's like, you know that Yellow Jacket started, right? And I was like, yeah. I was like, let me know if you watch it, because I don't know if I want to start it or if I want to. With like Yellow Jackets and White Lotus, like the first season of Yellow Jackets, I mean, I binge watched that after the first season was out. I don't know that I want to watch Yellow Jackets and White Lotus until the whole season's out. You know what I'm saying? And I think they're both Max shows, so they'll release an episode a week. I just don't know that I want to wait until... I don't know that I want to watch it until they're all out. I think I can wait. Isn't that so weird? Like with True Detective, the last season with Jodie Foster, like I started it, and then after one episode I was like, no, I'm going to like wait until the whole thing is out because I don't want to like ruin it for me over and over and over again. So anyway... or I don't want to, like, I want to wait till the whole thing's out because, ruin it over and over and over again. I want to wait till the whole thing's out because I love binge watching a show. And so, that was like the first show that, like, I watched one episode and then I went back and I watched it when it was all out. Ever since then, I haven't really had a hard time, like, waiting to watch a show. It's like everybody that I know right now is watching Paradise. Caroline was texting me about it. And I was like, I think I'm going to wait till the whole thing's out. And she's like, how many episodes? And I said... 8 total. And she goes, well, there's 7 out already. And I said, I think there's only 4, Caroline. And she's the one watching the show. Paradise TV show. How many episodes? Because if it's 7, then I will watch it. Episodes. It's getting really mixed reviews out already. I saw somebody talking about it online that was like, yeah, but how many out already? Lance Tuesday weekly. What is it on? Hulu. Hoodoo on Hulu. Sometimes my apps don't open the same. They take forever on my phone instead of like my iPad. They're different, so we'll see if it'll... Oh, it did open. Okay. Oh, Long Legs is free now? You should watch Long Legs. It's on Hulu. I actually haven't got on Hulu in a while and looked. What is this? All these shows are... Scamanda? Yeah, but I don't want to watch it till the whole thing's out. So the #1, top 15 today are Long Legs, Kardashians, Nikki and Alex. We're watching that. I have no interest. Scamanda, Paradise, High Potential, The Rookie, Abbott Elementary. One of the stars of that was the judge on RuPaul's Drag Race this week. Next Level Chef, Will Trent. Somebody told me to watch Will Trent. Sly Lives, Shifting Gears, General Hospital. What? That's probably Tanya Jean. Okay, The Bachelor. How many episodes of The Bachelor are out already? Let's see. 3 episodes. Oh, see? Oh, they are an hour and 25 minutes. What? No, man. That's 4.5 hours of The Bachelor I have to watch. I'll watch the first one and see if I'm going to keep watching it. Okay, let's look up Scamanda. How many episodes are out already? Oh, 3. How many episodes is Scamanda going to be? How many episodes? I just like watching a show like in one night in Scamanda. I heard it was good. You guys have been telling me it's good. Consists of 4 episodes every Thursday. So the next episode, the final episode comes out on Thursday. So maybe I'll start watching that on Wednesday. I have it actually, you want to see? I have it written down right over here, look. Scamanda. 2/21. Is that next Thursday? Probably. Okay, Scamanda Paradise. How many episodes are out of Paradise already? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 episodes out. 6, 7. It shows the next 2 are coming out. The camera stopped. 1 is on Tuesday. It's coming out. That's the 6th episode. The 7th episode is coming out on the 25th. Caroline really, really likes it. Tanya really likes it too. You guys need to tell me... Oh my God, my stomach. Oh, my stomach. You guys need to tell me your must-watch TV shows. So, The Perfect Wife. That was such a good true crime show. At Wit's End. What was that? It shows that I watched it. Oh, that was so good. Oh, this candle. Oh, it is this candle. It's our own candle company. Oh my God. It's so good. Is there any true crime over here that I haven't seen? I'm kind of in the mood to watch Scam Goddess. I don't know what that is. What is this? The Tanya Koch story with Elizabeth Smart. Did it just start? No, 6/8/24. I don't know. Is somebody else that was kidnapped? Sins of the Parents. What's this? These are all like one episode. It makes them look like they're series, but they're all like one episode. Do you guys have any good true crime that I need to watch? Put it in the comment section below. So yeah, so last night I finished Daryl Dixon and I was going to start something else. And at that point, I don't even remember what time it was, but it was earlier than I usually go to bed. And I was like, okay, like, I don't know, like 4:35, something like that. I was like, just go to bed. I was like, you need your sleep. You're not feeling great. Just go to bed. And so I went to bed and I laid there for like a half an hour and my stomach was just killing me. I was so tired and I was like, just go to, I hope I fall asleep. But my stomach was just killing me. So I came downstairs and I like had a glass of water and then I went upstairs and I like I fell asleep. So yeah, and that's been it. So I'm hoping that I feel better. I hope this is just like a one-day thing. Honest to God, I have no idea what is going on with me. Obviously now it wasn't cross-contamination. I know that, but it feels like that. It's like these like pains. I don't know. Maybe how I feel cross-contamination is different than how other people feel it. But it's just like pains in me. It's like, these are the things, right? Like food poisoning happens very quick and it gets out of your system quickly, typically, right? Cross-contamination with vegetarians and vegans is typically the same. So it's not either one of those because I'm still like, it's 24 hours later and I still don't feel great. I feel good. Like I don't have the chills today and stuff like that. Like I had them a little bit earlier today, but like that mostly was last night. Like I just felt like I was having chills. I don't even know if it was like just my stomach because my stomach hurting. I don't know what it was. But I don't have a fever, I don't have a cold, like I don't feel like I have the flu or anything like that. It's literally just my stomach. So I don't know if it's just like a stomach bug or anything like that. I don't know. I don't Google that shit anymore because that's just, the battery just went to the halfway mark. That is dangerous road for me to like, be Googling medical stuff, whatever. So we don't do that anymore. But I don't know what's going on. I don't know what it is. All right, let's read a few comments and then I will get off here. Hold on a second. Cauliflower, how are you always? The first comment whenever oh my God, you still are. I like, what do you call it? I refreshed it. And she said, 57 minutes ago, having a cozy Saturday. It was snowing earlier, but now it's starting to change to rain. I'm making homemade ramen for dinner. Perfect night for soup. I agree. That sounds so good. No flowers with no rain said, happy Valentine's to you and Alex. You too. I love hearing the candle pairings. Oh, I love the candle pairings. Okay. Marissa said, okay, I wasn't going to share this, but since she shared it, I can say, let's all give a round of applause. Marissa said yes. Marissa is engaged. She direct messaged me last night, sent me a picture of her ring and her fiance proposing to her. Marissa, I'm so happy for you. Everybody, congratulations to Marissa for getting engaged. She said your girl is officially engaged. I'm so happy watching this in the hotel room right now. Your ring is gorgeous. He did a very nice job, and I'm very happy for you. So congratulations to you. Okay. What is going on here with my comments? They're like going down and like having to, okay. HD Zine said, I have had my entire day ruined by one bad piece of lettuce and once or twice bad tomato or cucumber. Now I always slice the grape tomatoes open because sometimes they have black seeds. So everything on my sandwich looked good. Like, it looked fine. I don't know what it was, but it wouldn't make me still, like, 24 hours feeling sick. I really feel like maybe I got a stomach bug. One of Alex's girlfriends that he was with on the other night, Wednesday night, she just gotten back from a trip, and she was, like, sick on, like, the last day that she was in Belize, and she was, like, sick when she came back. So I don't know, and she had like stomach stuff. So I don't know if maybe that's what I got, and maybe he just got a headache and was like tired and lethargic. I don't know what's going on. The woman at the table next to me, this is from Robin, at the restaurant just told her, babe, don't cry. And she said it just like Peter. Oh my God. And I burst out laughing, and then I felt bad. And I needed to tell someone that would understand why it was so funny. I love that. Don't cry. Don't cry, Robin. Don't cry. Okay. Kristen said, I love listening to you. You really do have a soothing voice. I was thinking that when you mentioned the comment on the other. Oh, you were so sweet. Thank you, Kristen. Sam said, tomorrow is supposed to be negative 11 degrees Celsius, 12 degrees Fahrenheit, of snow here in eastern Canada. Oh my God. I did the conversions for you silly Americans. Okay, so you put them in like degrees in Fahrenheit and centimeters into inches. So they're supposed to get 9 to 12 inches of snow. I'm kind of jealous. Peter, you would love it here with all the snow we've had this year. I would. I want a little bit of snow. Causabath said, Rax, I should have waited until you did your Daisy review before I bought mine. I got the pineapple scent. I have some thoughts. I can't wait to... No, I didn't end up buying them. Did I not end up finishing that story on the vlog? So I put them back because I was like, I don't need these. I bought the foam, the Daisy ones. Maybe I didn't finish my story the other day, but I had 4 of them because they were $4.99 at Target. And I was like, told Caroline, I was like, well, $20 isn't bad even if I don't only use them once. It's not bad for a review. But then at the end, I had like so many different things that I bought. I was like, I'm not buying these. I'm not going to buy like a pineapple. I'm not going to use more than once, or maybe if it was summer, I might, because I like the fruity scents in summer and stuff. But I was like, I'm not going to use more than once, like a pineapple wet body foam. I mean, really, like who needs that? You know, I don't. I've got so many body stuff anyway. Well, we're kind of running out of some of our favorites actually. Sally said, we couldn't get reservations anywhere because we were late making plans like us. So we stayed in and made dinner together with the kids and watched movies. I love this a lot more than going out for Valentine's Day. I love that. We had fun too last night, except for the fact that we both felt like shit. It was probably good that we didn't get reservations, you know, blessings in disguise. But at the same time, it's like, I love going to get dressed up and going out to dinner with my husband and stuff like that. I would have really liked to have gone out tonight. I just don't feel good, and I don't want to get too far away from the house. So, all right, with that being said, I'm going to get off here now because I just want to get off here while my stomach, it needs to start feeling better. I hope that I can come on here tomorrow and I can be like, yeah, I'm feeling 100% better and all that kind of stuff. But I think going forward, I'm just going to rest for the rest of tonight. But I did film a drama video. So, filmed a drama video, filmed my vlog, and now I'm just going to rest and relax for the rest of the night. And anyway... See, I can be silly and happy when I don't feel good either. It's other than my stomach, I don't feel bad. Like, I feel like I could go outside and walk and watch, you know, or listen to my audible book and all this kind of stuff. I just would not want to walk too far away from the house, if that makes sense. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna get off here now. I hope that you guys are having a magically amazing Saturday. If nobody else has told you this today, I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye. Love ya.